One of the things that I'm seeing the most of, traveling around social media on LinkedIn, is that Venn diagram with, stats, computer science, and the business category. And, in the middle of that Venn diagram is data scientist. And we've obviously been focused a lot on the business side of things. And I want to zoom in, if we're picturing that Venn diagram, I want to zoom in on that circle. What are the types of skills that you think are most critical for the data scientist within, if we're zooming in on that business circle? Because, I understand computer science and stats, right? They're fairly well self-contained. But business is just like, it's a broad thing to have there. So what are some of those skills? We talked about obviously identifying the KPIs and working, but what would you say are the most important ones?
Like understanding communication is probably, it will have everything in it, but still it's probably very broad to say communication. It can contain that understanding the KPIs, understanding the impacts of that, understanding the dollar amount assigned to that, the performance that you are going to have, and or the mistakes that you might make. These are the things that generally it should be important for a data scientist prior to going to build a model and system. And as I said, and also understanding the time limits, that if you have 1 week to deliver or you have a year to deliver, you might do very different things. And again, probably people who are a lot of data scientists, they have like PhD background in some different quantitative fields. They might come up, from a research mindset, hey, I'm going to solve this problem in a year or two. No, it is 5 years. No, this is in business. It's important that, hey, we are going to time box that. We want to see the impact in a limited time. Are we going to deliver that or not? That driving impact might happen just through running some simple regression. You don't need necessarily to run heavy deep learning problem, and understand
technology for the sake of technology.
And then there are a lot more aspects. What is the computational budget that we have? What is the speed that we need? These are around the problem that we have to communicate that prior to getting to solving the problem.